Okay. So, I'm wearing sunglasses because I just went to the eye doctor because I've been having this weird thing happen in my vision where, like, there's, like, some kind of squiggly thing in the lower right corner of my eye, and then, like, when I'm outside, it's like a squiggly line. And then when I'm inside, when I blink, after I blink, like, for an instant, there's a black dot circle thing, and it's been kind of like coming and going, it seems. And so they took a bunch of pictures, and they said everything looked healthy and fine, and then they just kept looking, and then they took like a special picture and there's some fluid not behind, like, I don't know, something, there's fluid on my retina. And the doctor said that, like, it's usually caused by stress or steroids or something, and that, like, 95% of the time it goes away. So that's good. While I was there, it was like I felt really vulnerable, and because right before this started, I had a dream about my eyes where they were just extremely bloodshot and like teary, and they were like really big, and when I looked that up, like what that means in dreams, it said that it means that you know that whatever you're going through is not over. And that's true. And of course my pain level is a lot better, but I was explaining, well, I didn't explain to the doctor, he didn't really ask me any questions, but he was like, could be caused by stress. And I was thinking, like, the last 18 months my pain has been an 8 every single day, and then of course it was 10 like lots of times, and I'm also at a lawyer's office today. So I'm about to go in, so like of course there's been a lot of stress. I saw this TED talk on stress, and it was like, you are as stressed as you think you are. And so I'm really proud of myself, because like there's only been a few times where I tipped over the edge. But I felt really vulnerable in the doctor's office. I'm very tired. I had a rough night because there was like a weather change, and I could not be still, and I could not get comfortable for about 4 hours, and so I finally went to sleep like around 1, I think, and so I got like 6 hours of sleep, and for most people that would be great, but that's like 3 hours in normal time for me because of the stroke syndrome thing. Central post-stroke pain syndrome. Central post-stroke pain syndrome. I realized that some people have central pain syndrome from other things, but I have it from a stroke, so mine is central post-stroke pain syndrome. It's hard to say. Blah, blah, blah. And I found this guy on YouTube he calls himself the stroke assaulter. And like, I think that I understand what he's doing. Like, he doesn't want to say that he's suffered from a stroke or a stroke survivor. He's like a warrior, but he said assaulter. And I get it. It's just funny to me because, like, I would not have chosen that word myself. I say central pain syndrome warrior, CPS warrior, which actually was somebody else's idea on some kind of social media thing, but I'm really tired, and because of that, I'm like vulnerable to, I don't know, like, I don't like when doctors don't ask me questions or don't let me talk at all. And I just was quiet, and I didn't explain much, and because, like, I don't know, I wanted to be comforted a bit, and I wasn't. And, maybe if I had, I would have burst into tears. I don't know. But, it's most likely just gonna go away. So I'm gonna go back in 3 weeks and see. But I did ask him, I was like, I spend a ton of time on my right side, like laying down on it. You know, I don't know if that causes it. He was like, I don't think so, but you know, it's possible. Everything was possible, apparently. Just very tired and vulnerable, and I'm doing all the right things for myself. Oh.